The Incarnation of Domination. The Incarnation of Domination.
All right, guys. Well, welcome everyone to YouTube, The Incarnation of Domination. Every week, a Hard Foundation member chooses somebody. Mark surprises us with that somebody. We talk about our favorite version of that somebody. Mark, who do we got?
I got a fun one this week. I'm really excited about it.
Oh, no.
It is not a someone. Stephen Thornton. And I thought it was perfect for all the stuff we've been talking about. Stephen Thornton says, entrance stages. Let's talk about the best entrance stages pro wrestling.
As much as you would think.
Not that much.
I was going to
It's the
disagree
first
to this
one,
more
the
than you think,
Titantron
because
line?
there's so
No.
many that we skip, that we just as adult fans just skip them.
Because the Mattel stuff I don't really know because I
Right,
don't get them. Yeah.
right.
Yeah, well, whatever.
First
The
of
first
all,
one's the Nitro Arena.
Nitro Arena is technically before the Titantron.
I'm
Really?
pretty I think so.
Let me see. While you guys talk, let me see if I can half-ass internet research that.
I don't know how
To
you
me-
find that out. In my mind, it's first.
It might be, and the Nitro Arena doesn't get much love.
Bro, I played the hell out of this thing. Like,
I
it was one of my
actually-
favorite things ever.
I now have it on display, but I did not play with it.
You didn't have it as a kid? Or
I had it, but to me, I didn't like the ring because it was like a trampoline
it just
style
was the
ring.
whole look of it. It just made me really feel like I was like running a wrestling
It
show.
was
I don't
pretty
know.
damn cool.
Yeah.
I never forget building it at my nanny and grandpa's house. It was big. It's still like to this day is pretty big. It has like the scaffolding at the top.
Bro, you can drop Sting down
drop
from the
Sting.
rafters. Even there's like a camera for like a cameraman. It's like some cool stuff you don't think about.
But the Titantron, in theory, here's my question: did it change the game or the biggest flop in the game?
I think it's one of the biggest letdowns in wrestling figure history.
So originally, now I'm sure the plan was all along to switch to the Titantron technology after the Bone Crunchers.
Because it was, in my mind, it was mirrored with the Star Wars guys with the same technology.
Yes,
And I thought, okay, they'll just keep updating.
right.
Yeah.
So for me,
So I'm
though,
getting
and
both 1999, by the way.
okay. So for me though, and you guys can speak to this.
I feel like I got the Tron Christmas in '99, but I had the
You might be right.
Nitro Arena like summer '99.
You might be right.
I got the Nitro Arena Christmas 99.
Okay.
And there's that picture of me with the with the giant phone. I've
Right,
sent
yeah,
you guys.
yeah, you're on
in
the Zach
Spark-
Morris phone,
Yeah.
like calling someone about the Nitro Arena.
Steve Negron, yeah.
To me, for I'm not going to count the arena as an entranceway.
What?
Why?
Because then
It
you
comes
gotta
with an
count, like,
entranceway.
every
It has
arena-
to. That's the first time you got like
Okay, fine.
the full package.
Okay,
like
okay,
that's
fine.
that to me. That I thought I was like an advanced player
Yeah.
of wrestling figures, so like I didn't put the guy in the stand
Yeah.
and walk him down or whatever, like you're supposed to, like a little ass kid. But I was running like my fig fed, and like that was like you had finally had a entrance. That's never been done.
For me, the Titantron. Originally, I saw it and it shows it with like Bone Crunchers, which like okay, that makes sense because the Bone Crunchers are so hot and heavy. The fact that they really just like they neutered us. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
the whole thing.
New
It was
line
like-
that looked different, taller. It sucked.
It was just we were like on the cusp, like we were like they just like took away like our Kurt Angles, our Jerichos, our Dudleys, our Hardys, our Acolytes. Like we were right there, and like nope, you're starting over.
In
Oh, and by
retrospect,
the way, Series 1, Rock and Austin are gonna be in street clothes. You're like what? And then it was just the same guys just repainted, re-released, and the
guess
horrible scans. They weren't even scans; they were sculpts.
I never thought of it like that. If it was still Bone Crushers, it would look bigger,
Yes.
better,
Yes,
not have the stupid thing on the foot. You
Right.
know? I didn't think of that in that way.
If you, I mean, cut the Hardy.
and by
half,
series
who's pissed off right now.
3. By Series 3, it's already outdated
like, yeah,
because
they're
Ken
tapped.
Shamrock's music's not on it.
Yeah,
At
they
first,
tapped.
like, so many guys are playing, like, okay, how many guys could have the Brood? Okay, so it works. Christian, Edge, Gangrel can have the Brood, right? And then they did the same with DX and stuff like that. But, like, once you get to, like, all right, now Big Show, Series 3, he's just playing the WWF song.
There's also, around this time, I think the next release is the Trash Talking Stage, which we never talk about, which was unreal stupid.
Oh God, I had that. I was using that in FWF as well. I use the Tron in FWF because it's sentimental. You can't deny it is Bits and Buttons just got a case fresh box of them.
Dude, those things were at KB Toys for years. Years.
It comes with the Vince. It's iconic. It really is. But to this day, I mean, I guess Mattel made a kind of accurate stage, but no company's ever really made an accurate stage.
I think it's a tough task. It's a tough task for pricing, and it's a tough task for shelf space.
It's a tough business on families.
It's a tough task for timing. It's a tough task for the timing of these companies are always constantly changing.
So
it'd be cool to see Jazzware strike because I feel like AEW's is the tunnel. They've had the tunnel consistently.
Here's my problem with that. I don't know for a fact, but I know Jeremy is going to use fucking paper and shit.
I mean, I think you have to for price.
I have a couple caveats. I don't know if that's the right word. What am I looking for here? Exceptions. Yeah. Okay, so I'm right. The SmackDown Fist was pretty good.
It might be one of the best ones ever because it doesn't have any electronics, right? It's
right, and it has the glass.
Actually,
it was a pain in the ass to put those stickers on. Those mirrored
cardboard glass. Tron one in that same era.
Yes, it's pretty good.
Dislike.
And there's two of them.
Yeah. They updated it.
Yes,
it was massive. It kind of did the part.
Yes. And look, guys, this Mattel Creations one is probably the best one ever. There's no doubt.
Well,
okay, yeah. So that's
honestly, Steve put that video up on his Instagram this week of him playing with the stage, and I think that was I don't know if it was a big selling point, but I would like to think it was that once people saw the scale of it, with the actual elite figure or an ultimate figure in front of it, you go, oh wow, that thing's massive.
Okay, so they also made the WWE made the SmackDown one, which is okay.
That's on par with the
Titantron,
the Fist, because it doesn't have electronic. Oh, there's one that has electronics though,
but it's not called SmackDown, right?
Yeah. I had all the scrap because I was.
But what about when Jax kept doing the ones in the giant cardboard like this? These were horrible.
That went on for years.
Let me see.
That's our first Mania.
WrestleMania 14, but they would just switch it with whatever Mania it is.
It's a make believe.
It's a make believe stage.
Because actually, I know exactly what it was. Ahead of time, they would do a stage and a ring exclusive to Toys R Us, and it would just have. The only thing they would have would be the WWE branding of what that Mania's logo was.
Right, so I have the WrestleMania 21, but it doesn't really look like WrestleMania 20.
Make believe.
Look at these; these are horrible.
Dude, this went on for a long time.
It did.
How about Ramp of Rage?
Ramp of Rage, is that the SmackDown one?
So this is a Raw one. Big screen, comes with a Taker and a motorcycle. It's got a bunch of other guys. It has a microphone.
No, that's a Toys R Us pack. That's all figures. Stuff that was out that they just put in one pack.
Yes, but that stage is pretty good.
Yeah,
and
that's the one we're talking about. That's massive, but it's cardboard, but it's massive. Okay. I think the massive just does the trick.
Yeah.
When you have
Speaking of massive,
and you have that. Yeah, I think that does the trick of ooh, wow.
What about the pop-up Wicked Cool Toys Raw SmackDown one recently just came out?
Didn't they just do?
Did they just do the crowd?
They did an entrance.
What are you talking? Are you serious? It was red Raw pop-up.
You're
just
right,
cardboard. Yeah. It was $10 at ringside.
Yeah.
That was right before Jazzwares.
That price and that value, that's totally fine.
Yeah, we covered it somehow on the
This is
on
a
the
tough, like I said, it's a tough
Mattel's done some cool ones.
Mattel has one nice one from 10 years ago.
Okay, I'm going to look it up. WWE, Mattel.
While you're doing that, Brian, this one. Superstars entrance for the women wrestlers. You got that?
That's the one I got from Mackenzie that I love.
This
it's
one looks
great.
Cool. 2-in-1 playset one.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, you know what's not good? The Wrecking one is horrible. You
Wrecking one.
You can blow it on it falls.
You can't fart in the room; they'll fall over.
Yeah, this one's not bad either.
That's the one I liked.
Raw Superstar entrance stage playset, ringside collectibles. It was a Fan Central.
The tough part
Kmart.
is when it's cardboard and it's a Tron. It's supposed to depict this electronic Tron, and it's just every match is John Cena giving a shoulder tackle on the screen. Yeah. That kind of, really suspends your disbelief.
Oh, I see these wicked cool ones. I just didn't have them. Okay.
Yeah.
We saw them at
It's a tough task. It's a tough business.
It's tough for, like I said, shelf space, pricing. There's so much that goes into it.
Listen, if Jax were to do a Titantron like a 97, 98,
think how big and expensive. That'd be a $600 thing.
Insane. I would love it. I would.
but we're addicts, so it's a little different. I don't know if the common consumer will just be like, "Oh, let me buy this $600 entranceway."
For sentimental reasons, I'm going with the Titantron, but I think
Nitro Arena all
Nitro
day,
Arena
dude.
for me,
I
sentimental
was so
reasons.
obsessed with that thing, man. I loved it. I thought I was so cool playing with that.
what
Man.
did you make as a kid? Did you make any as a kid?
I don't recall like doing that.
So I would use like a like what are those things called? Like a mini like a my brain. I just had a brain fart.
I remember me and Steve Negron stacking hardcover books to make a ramp.
Okay.
The only thing I have in my mind that I remember I would do is I had that King of the Ring Game Boy game.
Yeah.
And I would lean my Game Boy up against something, and I guess I was trying to make it look like this stage that Mattel just crowdfunded.
Right.
And then just to play the songs.
Okay.
So it was just something like electronic looking that they would come from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
And it would play like Shawn Michaels' song or Mr. Perfect song and
I would take like a
little
like
video
a-
game version of it. Yeah.
like a container or like a tote, where you put like your figures in, or whatever. Take like a mini one, upside down.
Yep.
And then I would take a shelf of my, not my like a bookshelf.
Yep.
And like put it down as a stage.
Yep.
And then I had this chalkboard, and I cut out pictures from like the WF magazine and made that like the Tron with like all these
Jeez.
different photos on.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah. I just
But
never
then the
understood
Nitro
with, like,
ring
now.
came out, and you're like, okay, I don't need
No,
anything
actually,
else
they
ever.
were
I just don't
unreal.
get now with like technology. Like, how couldn't they make something with a screen where you just keep downloading the Titantrons?
They can't. It's got to be like an app, right?
Yeah, an app.
Yeah, an app.
I see custom ones with like computer screens, that kind of shit, and it's like unreal.
Yeah.
Like you just load up videos, and you can play actual
Got to be very
entrance
doable
videos.
with an app.
But if you're a kid right now, right? Has there been a stage by Mattel recently besides that Wreckin' bullshit?
No, that one that I liked is like 10 years old.
That's
I
what I'm
think.
saying.
Yeah.
Give
I
us
think
something.
it's just like I said, it's the price points, the shelf space. There's no Toys R Us anymore. It's tough, man.
That's true.
It's tough.